on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
We've got Gilgeous Alexander. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Davis with a screen on George. James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, James. Both free throws good from James. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2. And there's the pass to George. Shoots the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. James crowbars it in.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Gilgeous Alexander against LeBron. Shot from 12. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Outside, George. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Johnson. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Johnson finds Davis and finished off by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Covered by LeBron. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Dort, he's checked in for Paul George. Prince is checked in for the Lakers. Shot clock at 3. Williams for 3. Rejected by Prince.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Dort. Prince outside. 5 on the clock. Johnson sets the screen for James.
This guy is so strong physically. Lou Dort locked in defensively.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And yes, it's good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Dort against LeBron. Pass to Davis. Inside. Here's Jordan. The kick out to LeBron. James connects from deep.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on James. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Here's the three. And it's sent back by Prince.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
James finds Davis. Over Holmgren. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
For Oklahoma City, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First free throw is good. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Prince looking around. The pass to LeBron. And stolen by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Lakers trail by 4. Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Johnson dishes to James. Poke loose. It's stolen by Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Eubanks. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Lakers trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes to Davis. Johnson outside. Pass to James. Jordan, a screen on Dort. James finds Jordan.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
First trip to the line for him here.
Line for 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Great D that time from James.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Davis with a screen on Williams. James in the high post. Working on Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. LeBron outside. Davis sets a screen. James kicks to Davis. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kelly Oubre comes in for Johnson. Bradley Beal's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Vincent subbed in for James. And the shot goes in. Joe's got 5. Here's Vincent, still without a basket. Kicks it to Beal for the tie. The rebound by Grant.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Pass to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Oubre kicks to Beal. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Screen by Grant. Here's Joe. Oh, good on the triple. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Eubanks. George comes in for George. And it's Shake Milton in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the second free throw. There we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that six-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
Oubre against George. Back to Valanciunas. George against Oubre. From 11 feet away. A nice shot by George. George has got 10.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Outside, Davis. Here's Beal. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
George, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
George against Oubre. And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
2 minutes remaining on the
Oubre on the wing, defended by George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Grant.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
Hilton the pass to Valanciunas. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Dishes to Beal. Davis surveying the floor. McGee sets the pick for Davis. Unloads from 9. McGee's shot is off. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. George with the bucket.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Vincent. They set the pick. Outside, Davis. In the corner, it's Oubre. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Oubre's got 7.
A short corner 3 works for Kelly Oubre. Nice, smooth shot.
Milton kicks to George. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Sharks checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers substitution, number 9, Rashad.
Now here's Milton. Defended by Vincent. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Beal. Sharks with the screen for Beal. That 3 off the mark. Joe passes to Grant. Now Valanciunas. Oubre with the steal. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Šarić, also Bradley out there. J.J. Redick is out there with Prince, and it's Holiday in at the point. Valanciunas sets a screen for George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
For your defender, Paul George. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Paul George. And here is Los Angeles now. Holiday, the pass to Redick. Bradley with the ball. Pass to Prince. Fires the 3. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Šarić.
Okay, Dario Šarić, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
Outside, George. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Milton kicks to George. Valanciunas with a screen on Prince. And George gets it to go. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Oubre is checked in for Los Angeles. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, was able to listen in on Darvin Ham and his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Thunder leading by 7. Milton kicks to Valanciunas.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
For your Oklahoma City, Jonas Valanciunas.
No good on the free throw.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 8. Holiday up top, defended by Milton. Redick with a screen on Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For the Lakers, Aaron Holiday taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for Saric. And Bradley Beal subbed in for J.J. Redick. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Thunder leading by 6. Milton looking around. The 3 from George. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. McGee is screen on Wiggins. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
A shot by Milton, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Johnson sets the screen for Holiday. It's Beal on the wing. Clock at 6. Feeds to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for McGee. Saric comes in for Johnson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Bradley Beal. And LeBron subbed in for Aaron Holiday. LeBron finishing the fast break.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Oubre. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. That one misses. Some solid defense from Saric. Williams against Redick to take the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tries the spin move. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren at the elbow. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Saric outside. Back to James. He dishes it to Oubre. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Oubre. And Bradley Beal subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Cameron Johnson. Bradley Beal.
The Thunder leading by 4. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on James. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
14 foul. At the line for 1, Chet Holmgren.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Pass to LeBron. Thunder with the rebound. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. There's the dish to Holmgren. Shoots over Johnson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Eubanks got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Davis with a screen on Williams. There's Beal with the three. Thunder with the rebound. George got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's a screen. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Outside, Beal. Davis with a screen on Williams. Outspass from Beal, and it's Davis with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Williams in the post. He's covered by Beal. The shot by Williams, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Holmgren with a screen on LeBron. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Eubanks with it. He kicks to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
James outside. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Time call here in the Thunder. Decide to talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Eubanks. And Paul George is subbed in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Chet Holmgren.
And that one misses.
I think for a guy like Chet Holmgren, it's about staying healthy. He has the size and skill and the mentality to be successful.
And he sinks the second. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
George against LeBron. And here's Davis for 3. The rebound by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead early. A 15-footer. Here's Holmgren. And he lays it straight in. Holmgren's got 11 in the second half.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drilled from 11 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, George from deep three-point land. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal finds James. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. And call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And Los Angeles with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Taurean Prince in for Johnson. LeBron outside. To the paint. Shoots. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Anthony Davis.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Lakers trail by 11. Outside, James. Down low. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Davis has got 31.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Third personal foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Holmgren hits them both. Lakers trail by 11. Outside, James. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James, the pass to Davis.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Oklahoma City.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Anthony Davis. For personal foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
The 3 from Davis. Thunder with the rebound. And here is Williams. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dave.